Hey guys, Toby here from PROEDGE Trading. And we made 2K in under 10 minutes today.
Sell down.
Let's see how it happened. You know how I like my background trades? That's what we're on today. Here we go, 3 in a row right there, all at the same time. 8:30 to 9 for the background trades. We are trying to catch that opening jolt. EdgeRunner does a great job of catching the momentum. It changes background. That's a momentum change, trend change.
Order canceled.
There's one. If you don't know about our background change trades, it's basically just like it sounds when the background changes colors. We enter. The auto does it all for you. You can adjust it for the background, the candle, the edge band.
Order submitted.
The bottom to all match up if you want. On the first candle, second candle, you can tell it how many candles. We don't recommend to chase them though. But we found the best results with just as soon as the background changes, you get in. And the target is the body of the signal bar. And the stop is the top of the signal bar. In the case of shorts.
Order canceled.
These were all shorts today. So we got 1, 2 already. We're about to hit these other 2. Almost there. RTY is just dancing on our
order canceled.
Goes. Now we're waiting on this Q. It's almost hit already and bounced back up. You know how the Q is. Likes to whip around. Now, like I always tell you guys, if it gets close, you want to call it.
Order canceled.
Just call it, which is what I did. 1972 right there, almost 2K, and what is that, like 10 minutes? Yeah, 840, 842. There they go. EdgeRunner Auto background trades. 10 minutes, 2K. All right, now I want to show you guys something else. All right, check this out, guys. I've been wanting to show you this. This is, you'll notice there's no signals on here. We're on the 1 minute. PROEDGE bars, NQ. And we're just going for 5 points. I'm going to show you how to do that. And on the 1 minute, we go for 5, 2 minute, somewhere around 10. But I just want to show you, if you want to manually trade, a lot of people don't like autos or whatever. So if you want to manually trade, let me show you the power the EdgeRunner has here. So we're just going for 5 points, which really add up. It's $100 on the Q. Now you could do micros and scale in, scale out if you want, but there's nothing wrong with that. I like doing that, but we're just going to go 1 contract on the Q, 5 points. Here's our 8:30 open. We're in Central Standard Time. I just want to show you something. We come in here and market opens. It bobbles around like it usually does. As you get this start to happen, you see this flip goes from dark to light. You see that start to happen. That's a good trade entry. That's strong. That's a strong trend. That's a strong move, especially if you have short wicks up here in a short scenario. So this starts to flip somewhere on this candle. Starts here, but it's really prevalent right here. Then you get in right here. We're just going to mark these. We can see them later. There's your 5 points, 72. Obviously it goes down, but even, a quick trade, next candle is 11 points down. There's your 5 points. Now, like I always tell you, or what I recommend, so here we are, it's kind of flat, but this is an uptrend. This is definitely a change in trend direction. And you don't want to just keep taking trade after trade after trade on a trend. You can, a lot of times it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You get stuff like this. I always tell people, take 1 or 2 trades per leg. So this is the start of a new leg. We got our one. And even if you're going to take another one, yeah, you can wait for a big pullback, but you might think you're waiting for a pullback and it just keeps going. So if you're going to take another one, do it with some kind of confirmation. So here we go. We have a loop here. And, I like my reclaim trades. So we got a loop, when it wants to reclaim this low. So right here, you wait for a close below this low or really close to it. I think that's like a tick under. Tick under, it might be even, but it's really close. Once you get that close, that's your entry, or you can wait for a pullback from it. If you want to really wait for confirmation, wait for a close that is clearly below it. Either way, you got your 5 points here or here, either one of these candles. Worst case scenario, that's 42, goes down 33, that's 8, that's 9 points. So you got your 5 points right there. And like I said, that's 2 trades on a new leg. You can go for more, but those are the most high probability. Not saying you can't get more out of a leg, but that's first or second trade, is the highest probability. Were there more opportunities here? Yeah. But like I said, highest probability is first 2 trades. Then we get a trend direction here. And you see, as you're watching this, you get this flip right here from dark to light. So at least this candle, maybe this candle, in real time, you're probably here. So there you go. It's obviously 5 points, 71. And then this is what I mean. We've had a trend change, but not really. You keep trying these on a new leg without some type of confirmation, and sometimes they'll get you. So here is our loop. We're looking for a reclaim. It just never happened. We got our trade there. Now we got, as you're sitting here, you got a possible switch. You don't know yet. This light color still on top. Doji, 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 no commitment. You got a red background with a green band behind it. So you're waiting. And here you go. Right here, you get the flip from dark to light on the edge band. And this one's not bad. This one's really strong, no wick. But depending on which one of these you caught, there's your 5 points. So say you did get on this one, you obviously got that right there. If you got in here at 65 down to 58, so there's your 5 points. Now you got this loop right here. Then you got to close just below it. So anywhere here you want to take a trade, you'll be good. Any one of these candles. So here's your close below. Here's your 5 points. That's that leg. If you want to keep taking them, it's up to you. You did get another good loop right here at a good close. So if you're going to try to take more on this same leg, here's your opportunity. You got a loop, reclaim, trade. Anywhere you get in here is a winner. I'm not going to count it though, because I always say, 1 or 2, call it good. Wait for a trend change. And then here we go. It's 10:10. We usually go to like 10:30 or so. I would probably quit. That's a lot of trades, a lot of wins, but that's all right. Here we go. We got a flip some dark to light. Here, but you might have got in here in this range. in real time. This may not have quite been there, but it definitely is here. And that's 41 to 47. So there's your 5 points. If you want to wait for a reclaim, somewhere here is a perfect spot. Even if you got in here, either way is fine for your 5 points. You know, this one's obvious if you took it. If you got in here, 58, you know, it goes up 15 points or so. So there's another 5 points. Those are all safe, high probability trades. And what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. So that's 35 points, $700 on one NQ contract. You know, if you took multiple contracts or if you got multiple Apex accounts. Now, speaking of Apex, PROEDGE is your code. PROEDGE gets you the best deal. That will always get you the best deal that Apex is offering. Say you got 5 Apex accounts, you know, that's 3,500. A lot of people are running 5 at a time. Some people are doing 20. You know, that'd be 14,000. You know, just by taking 5 points at a time. So 7 times 5, 35, $700. Yeah. There you go. I just wanted to show you the power of the EdgeRunner. You can trade it manually if you want. Try to adhere to these techniques. Don't get greedy on each leg. 1 or 2 trades per leg. Wait for confirmation if you're going to continue on a leg. You have a good reason. But yeah, I just want to show you that. You can trade it manually also. You go to ProEdgeTrading.com. Get this on your charts today. But I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you had a good day. We will see you tomorrow.